Hey, what's going on, guys? HalfPhaser1 here, and today I'm bringing you a Callus deck guide. Now, as you can see here, I'm on my free-to-play account, which is level 12, with 11 commons, so that should be interesting. I'm gonna have one gameplay of me trying out this deck, and then I'm gonna be showcasing some Ascendance people that actually play Callus. So my alternative account is an Ascendance, and I'm working with them to get some gameplay and future gameplay and stuff like that. So I'm trying to get everyone on my channel for this project to post everything like that. So yeah, just stay tuned in my channel. So this deck is kind of like what I have built here is basically an OG type of Callus deck. Back in the day, usually people actually wrote just the ATST because the dewback wasn't out yet, and then like cycle through the ATST really fast. But for me, the MTV is better because it's at 6, not 5, like my ATST, and I just need more damage. Dewback. In other variations, you're gonna see some other variations, but some of them use the MTV and dewback, and some of them use the ATST and dewback. Those are the most powerful combos in the game as of now for Empire, and you should be using them in your decks for Empire with any leader. So yeah, basically your power cards are the MTV and the dewback or the ATST, and you want to cycle through them and go at it and tries. Well, I mean, it's kind of like a suicide deck too with Callus, and you go in with Callus to their tower and you try to stun them with his skill, Crackdown. Deals 200% damage, and it stuns for 1.5 seconds. It's pretty effective, so you don't even have to use an actual stun. You could just use a skill. And his special ability, he deals 10% extra damage to attacking enemy units. That's really useful too. So it's a pretty good leader, but like for me personally, I never really played Callus a lot. That's like one of the leaders I least played, but he's actually really good. I play tested him recently. He's pretty good. So this variant, I'm running with the Dioxys grenade and the TIE fighter double AoE. I've got critiques for Dioxys grenade. Some people, like most people in Ascendance, don't like Dioxys, but this is one of those OG cards that was abused back in the day. It's still good. I mean, if you're pinging down the leader and their small units, you're getting a bonus. But I mean, we're here to show the best decks here. So, and their variation, they're not going to be playing the Dioxys, they're playing other variants. But this is the same deck build where you go with ATST or MTV and dewback, and you just do damage. So as you guys will see, and then the rest are just like self-explanatory. Sand Trooper is another card that you guys might want to change. In my opinion, Sand Trooper was really good in this deck. You put Sand Trooper in the back of the ATST. It does work against small units, as you guys see in the gameplay. But I've had some players also say Sand Trooper doesn't fit in this build. But hey, I'm going to be showcasing some variants, so we'll see what you guys like. And it's all for your preference, honestly. Try out what you guys think is most comfortable to you. That's the whole point of this guide. So that's it for the deck. Now let's get into some gameplay. Alright, so the first game is going to be me playing on my free-to-play account, I guess in Ezra, so this should be interesting. In the beginning of matches, you guys will see I'm going to have kind of a problem dealing with his rushed push. And again, I'm not really the best Callus player in the world. I don't really play Callus a lot, but I'm playtesting him. So yeah, he's going in really hard here. So as he does that, I put in MTV the bottom. As you guys see, I dash here. I dash at the Grenadier in a second, and right as I dash, I think I tackled the Grenadier and I died at the same time. So I snuck in the MTVs, I can see. I didn't show it, but I did have damage to his tower while he was doing that. So it's another one of those Callus users that comes in here and does a lot of damage. So I cry face him because I'm failing miserably. I missed my skill. I didn't stun him, he ran away, so I'm doing really, really bad. Very bad right now. Yeah, so he's going in on the other side because he already knows he's going to take that top tower out. So I need to take care of this push. He doesn't do any damage to me. This is important. So the Grenadier is doing work for him. I wish I had my skill done here, but not looking good so far. So he died. So this is where I can do my counter push. So I have the dewback and the MTV, and we're going in here and we're trying to take this tower out. Have to take this tower out, and then after that we need to focus on the bottom tower. So Sand Trooper is doing work in the back of the dewback and the MTV, and we're looking okay so far. So both of our towers are very low. So actually we're kind of way behind. As his top tower is full health, so we need to start working on his top tower, and this is going to be a very difficult game. So I'm trying to get to 10 energy, put dewback in the back on the top. I believe that's exactly what I do. Usually want to always do it like this, but in other gameplays after this, you guys see people place units differently, so it's going to be interesting to see. But you usually want to put stuff your like main cards at the back. I'm going MTV, we're going in here, and we're doing work. We're gonna hopefully take this tower out in one push. He's putting that and all that stuff on the bottom. I TIE Fighter that frantically. Keep in mind I was focusing on the top tower as I was doing that, so I obviously lose this tower. Can't really do anything about it. He was gonna take it out anyway. And then he goes for my second tower, and yeah, so now we're at an even stance. We both took down towers, so it's not looking good for me. So I have my stun here. I missed my stun on Ezra. Again, you have to honestly master his skill when to use it, because as you see here in this gameplay, I keep failing to use stun correctly. But yeah, it's all part of the learning process. So he died, and that's where I take that advantage. Put the MTV down and everything like that, and we take this game. So it was an iffy game, but that's how it works. So yeah, so let's go ahead into some other gameplay from Ascendance people. Alright, so this gameplay is against Burr Minion. He's one of those prevalent Callus users nowadays. He's in ladder all the time, and yeah. So in this build, he's playing a very interesting and weird build. He's playing the MTV and dewback, and he has a turret in there. Empire doesn't really use turret because it's not really prevalent. You don't need it, but hey, he's trying it out. So you guys could try this variant out yourself. So the opponent puts down Pathfinders. He puts down sand and stormtroopers. I'm not sure why he did that, as that gets AoE'd pretty easily. Now the opponent's going in hard, and he's just trying to frantically defend. He puts down turrets for defense, but it's not really an ideal start on the Burr Minion's end, and the opponent's getting free damage on his tower right now. So Burr Minion comes back, and he stuns. Another stun. And boom, he takes him out, and now this is where his counter push begins. So I guess he adds a stun so the opponent doesn't run away, so you can stun them and use Callus' skill to stun them again. That's actually pretty smart, so you guys can try to stun. It's actually not bad the way he performs. So the opponent sneaks in a Gong Droid, but he's not gonna be able to stop it in time because he just respawned and the Gong's already locked on, and boom. The opponent's trying to take that top tower, retreats. Not an ideal placement of that turret. He should have put it a little bit, straight up. So if he sends a tank, then the turret gets targeted, not the tower. But yeah. So he sends an MTV up front. Not sure why. He should always send your stuff in the back, but there's other ways, I guess, to play this deck. But that's just my opinion. But he tried to get in as much damage as possible, as this is a suicide deck, kind of. So aggressive suicide deck. We have to play suicide smart. You can't just like run in suicide and just, most of the time that doesn't work against good players. So he's going in here. He's got Sand Trooper in the back. He's got Stellings in the back. And this is where the Stormtrooper shines. Takes care of small units, and he's doing as much damage as possible. He knows the top tower is already done and taken care of, so he focused on that bottom tower. He's looking at so far. He just needs to take that top tower to tie. And this is, so he sends in an MTV on top to guarantee that top tower, but the opponent's going in heavy. Opponent misses the stun on Callus, and then Callus quickly just takes care of that tank, and then Borominin is just going in. Sabine is now looking good right now. She's at very low health, and this game is pretty much his right now. It's in his control. So Sabine frankly gets health, but it's not really looking for her. So yeah. So he's gonna send an MTV just to take care of that tower, but unfortunately he did not take care of the tower with one push. MTV is gonna go down very quickly with little help to the opponent's tower left, and this game could go either way right as of now. So the opponent puts down his tank, does damage to his tower, and Borominin is frantically defending and trying to get this win. The important thing is he needs to rush the opponent and not let the opponent rush him. That's the most important thing when you're in this situation. So he stunned Borominin, so he couldn't do the second stun. But yes, the Sabine should have dipped out right away, but Sabine didn't. So the opponent's paying the price for it. So there's 10 seconds left on the clock. Will he take out this tower? And he will. So that could have gone either way, but he got the win. He brought the game to Sabine, so that was very well played. So let's go ahead into the next replay. Alright, so this last gameplay I'm going to be showing is Van Jazz using Callus. He's also a Callus user and an Ascendance. So let's see. So he's playing a Yoga List in this variant, which gives attack speed, which is interesting. I don't really see that prevalent in any Cosmo, but that's a variant for there. Using a TIE Bomber, and he has the ATST and the dewback combo. I think this one's the most prevalent one. You guys should try out the ATST dewback, but you could also try the MTV dewback. So he's playing, he's playing a TIE Bomber too for AoE, a Sand Trooper, and the rest of just basic card choices. So looking so far, he's doing a few damage, not that much damage. He put up everything right up front, which is interesting. I would have suggested just starting in the back, slowly building up your energy so you have enough energy to drop up stuff. So the opponent has a engineer, and I believe, yeah, he's gonna TIE Bomber most of that, that was a really good trade on Vaughn's side. Yeah, so it's looking okay so far. He did more damage than the opponent, and he's just frantically trying to defend here. And yeah, so looking okay so far. So he's just waiting for energy to build up. I believe he's gonna put stuff in the front. His stuff in the front, right in the front. So he's so the opponent puts down the engineer once again, but he doesn't have an AoE support card to counter. So he's going right up front. He needs to destroy that engineer before it repairs all that damage. So he's just going in here, perfectly placed stun right as Leia summons those royal guards. Perfect AoE, and he's doing major damage. Leia is gonna go down, but unfortunately, he couldn't do more damage to the opponent's tower. So resetting, he did more than half of the damage, so it's looking okay so far for me. He puts down Yoga List, I think, again, or he might have already been there. Yeah, I guess that added bonus of attack increase speed is good, but it's situational, honestly. But you guys can try this. This is a variant that he's trying out. It's working for him, so that's why I'm showcasing it. So the opponent placed down another repair. He's placing he put the dewback. He's placing the ATST, and he's going in. So Leia's going all in on the bottom, puts all small units down. This is where the TIE Bomber shines his build. I see why he's just running a TIE Bomber. It shines very well in his build, especially in this gameplay. So fortunately, he had to ignore the engineer on the top because he was taking care of the bottom tower. And now he needs to destroy that engineer before it repairs all that damage he's done. So he's going in himself. He's trying to get that engineer out of the way. He's trying to do as much damage. This is where the Sand Trooper shined, took care of the small units, and that's what got him the game. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay from Ascendance and myself, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.